A group of artists, journalists, activists, filmmakers, and musicians have come together with a festival named Justice on Trial to raise voices against conviction of Dr. Binayak Sen in New Delhi on Tuesday.
सच्चे हैं हमको क्या पड़ी है ये तो सारे सच्चे हैं झूठों की इस दुनिया में हम तो सारे सच्चे हैं झूठों की इस दुनिया में हम तो प्यारे बच्चे हैं बड़ी है या शौहरत बड़ी है या बड़ी है या मौत जो आगे वो बहुत इजी है हिंदू बड़ा है या मुस्लिम सिख बड़ा है या ईसाई हो सब तो एक बराबर है भेदभाव क्यों करते हो सब तो एक बराबर है मानव भी तो मानव है फिर मानव भी क्यों दानव है मानव भी तो मानव है फिर मानव भी क्यों दानव है दौलत बड़ी है या शौहरत बड़ी है या किस्मत बड़ी है या मोहब्बत दौलत बड़ी है या शौहरत बड़ी है या किस्मत बड़ी है या मोहब्बत
Booker Prize winner Arundhati Rai also spoke in this festival.
Intellectually, it's easier to understand what's going on and what to do about it. But what do we do when we are constantly being told, but you are a democracy? Wherever you go in the world, you can't really say anything about what's happening to India because India's the darling of the United Nations. It's the country that everybody holds up as the example of how now we can't call ourselves developing countries anymore, but whatever we are on track, how we should be. So fundamentally, I think we have to first ask ourselves, what have we done to democracy? When capitalism won its jihad against Soviet communism in the bleak mountains of Afghanistan, the Indian government did a somersault and realigned itself completely. Once leading the non-aligned movement, once a friend of the Palestinians. Suddenly we became the natural ally of Israel, the natural ally of the United States. And when that happened, around the same time that happened, the Indian government opened two locks. One was the lock of the Babri Masjid. The other was the lock of the Indian markets. And the opening of these two locks sort of turned the knobs high on two kinds of totalitarianism. One was a kind of economic fascism, and the other was Hindutva fascism. And those two kinds of totalitarianism manufactured their own terrorism.
Noted documentary filmmaker Anand Patwardhan showed his documentary Prison of Conscience in this festival.
In 1967, the label Naxalite came to be used.
Binayak Sen is a public health specialist and activist convicted on charges of sedition, currently serving life term in Raipur Central Jail in Chhattisgarh. He is the National Vice President of People's Union for Civil Liberties. He is also one of the 2011 winner of the Bharatiya Manavta Vikas Puraskar.
We went from Lalto, Pirusi and Juta Japani to Gucci and Armani, Hindustani Gulami. Whether you're on the street hustling for roti and pani, or you're swimming in money and women like Anil Ambani. To all my GB road girls who sell their youth and their punani, rest in peace. To all my victims of LK They will lock you up like Binayak Sen or Iftikhar Gilani. It's the same old story, like Purani Kahani. Except for more earthquakes, hurricanes and tsunamis. Run the rhythm!
We hope and we wish that more and more people join this effort and this cause, and somewhere, some sense prevails in the north, in the south block and the Supreme Court, which is very close to this auditorium.